Hello and welcome to another modelling video. This is Alan from the Mokanaman at YouTube at the Cosplay Ozanimart, Melbourne, Little Bourke Street. Changing the guard of kits on display in the cabinet from the old Helmorgan project to the latest piece that I displayed at the Gunpla Builders World Cup. I'll try to keep this display up for as long as possible for people to come and check it out. The intention of the video is just to showcase this large investment builds that has taken quite a few months, and we're all familiar with the states and stages and what was required behind this build. So I'll be looking more at inspiration and the story that I'm trying to push along with this diorama. The goal behind this build was to enter in the Gunpla Builders World Cup and show a serious ability and skill in entering the competition, and exactly where I rank within the community. There are some faults that I am aware of, but the model placed 5th, and I was extremely grateful and pleased with the result this model pulled. I wanted to showcase as much of my abilities as possible in diorama building, modification of a kit and painting, while trying to bring an element of excitement and interest. The story behind this model, and a lot of you guys would be aware that I did a fair amount of travelling at the end of 2012, start of 2013 around Japan, and then for the first time 1 month in mainland China. A certain amount of time was spent in Beijing, but a lot of time was also spent in the most northern reach at the city of Dandong, bordering the North Korea. The landscape fascinated me. I'm very interested in the history of the Korean War, and most importantly the ancient history of China. So there's little elements and hints throughout the diorama and the dome itself and Gundam in its various histories and what I've seen that influenced me, including imperialism and communism. Now, obviously, these elements that I have put in, such as the halberd blade of the Chinese bronze weapons at the top of the dome, to the uniform look of and colour scheme of the Gundam and general landscape in vehicles, is something people do not need to pick up on or can tell straight off the bat, though the story of the Dom downing its enemy is quite interesting, and a lot of people have taken different interpretations from it, from Eastern Europe to other planes or lands. People definitely enjoy looking at it and interpreting it in many different ways that I couldn't even foresee, since personally this was more about my trip to China. Though I'm very glad other people are able to pull their own stories or what they wish via seeing into this kit. Another important feature of my big builds that I do once a year that takes a massive amount of time out of my life of that particular year is introducing my own style and methods in a kit. The different modifications, paint jobs, and the way it's finished that's uniquely mine. From the last build, I've got this fascination over small-scale military armour, and I've pumped out a few kits and practicing and learning new abilities. I've tried to bring this out into these models as best as I could, while trying to field the requirements of the Gunpla Builders World Cup rules and placing to get far into the competition, but obviously not focused too much on that, as what I want to build is most important. All in all, as always, as every year, this model pushed me to my limits and definitely helped me as a modeler move forward in my skills and competitive ability and what I've learnt, and importantly can teach and forward to other individuals. I had a massive amount of fun, and not pushing myself too hard, this kit did not burn me out anywhere nearly as bad as previous year major projects. So this is definitely very pleasing. For the next year, I'm going to prepare a lot early and start a lot earlier, so I can take regular breaks and have small projects in between for the 2000 Gunpla Builders World Cup, which I do intend and have an interest in entering and competing. Now, this project has been put aside and is considered done, dusted, and completed. Thank you very much for following me throughout this series and this great big build and journey. Give me a little feedback if you're interested in this very long series and effort that I put throughout the year in building it. If you guys enjoy it, it is of course very important for me to document this, but if you guys enjoy the series, I can lengthen it and add more content. But if it's not very popular and you guys don't enjoy it as much, it can have less of a appearance on this channel, but it will be here no matter what, more or less. That in conclusion, thank you very much, and until next time. The biggest pain with this is definitely taking photos and video footage due to its strange size and placement of the models and displaying it in glass cabinets. It is an utter pain to take photos of, so this is at this stage the clearest I can get it. Any apologies on quality issue. Catch you guys later.